Hello, my friends. Welcome back. Welcome back to Dark Souls.
Hello, I'm here with my internet boyfriend, C. Jacobs.
I am here with my internet girlfriend, Fairy Fortune, and we are back and ready to talk about more Dark Souls and less Dong Souls. We promise this time, for real.
Demo, I'm not actually playing Dark Souls because nobody needs to see that. It's actually C. Jacobs playing, and we're just going to talk about lore and try really hard not to talk about dongs.
That's right. As always so far, I am behind the wheel, and some things have changed. Some things have changed since I last streamed. I mean, I say some things, but really only one thing. And that one thing is that now I have Quelog's Fury Sword.
It's such a
Hooray.
good sword!
Oh, it's really good. So I took the Falchion, and I upgraded it to plus 10, and then I turned that into the Fury Sword. So, in the event that the Fury Sword doesn't work out, I can go right back.
I
Hooray.
love this sword so much.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
So we're in Anor Londo.
We are in Anne Orlando, and we are actually finished here. I'm only here because this is where I stopped last time. Right now, the world is our oyster, actually. Now that we have the Lord Vessel, we can go anywhere.
Is there anything I should know about Faye/C. Jacobs Zoo in particular? What?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't understand the phrasing of that question. JVD Goot has a very good point. The Fury Sword can be kind of a crutch.
It can
especially
be. It's so good.
especially because it scales with humanity, which I didn't know until recently. I think it actually said it in the description, though. Let me look at it. A curved sword born from the soul of Quelog, daughter of the Witch of Izalith, who was transformed into a chaos demon. Like Quelog's body, the sword features shells, spikes, and a coating of chaos fire. Power affected by wielder's humanity. So,
Yep.
up to, I think it's 20? It might just be 10, but up to, I think, 20 or 10 humanity.
I think it's 10.
It will gain like 15, I think, striking power.
I could look that up for you, friend.
Go ahead, feel free. You are the one behind the keyboard controls.
It's
I am the
true.
one behind the controls.
Uh, Quaylag's Fury Sword. Let's find out which of the 9 million Dark Souls wikis is correct.
JVD Goot says he's still getting no sound. Faye, are you getting sound?
I'm getting sound. It's on their end.
Wow, I died. I hit the wrong button.
Oh, you died.
I
Yeah,
died, yeah.
you hella died.
I had forgotten that I was looking at the chat while I was walking. Oh, JVD Goot has fixed their issues, and it cost me a death because I was looking at them. What? Why am I here? What the hell?
What? Why? Okay. Sure. Okay.
Well, now I need to go back because I need to get that. I need to get the humanity. So back to the chamber of the princess we go.
Sorry, I was in like chaos mode, stream mode for a sec there.
No, I know. I understand. I had that same kind of thing happen.
Okay, the cap for humanity on Quaylag's sword is 10. It gives you plus 25 physical damage and plus 56 fire damage.
Wow, okay, cool. Well, that is a helpful boon once I pick that back up after that completely embarrassing death that just happened.
So I noticed that we're completely sidestepping for the moment that part of Anor.
That part. Well, now that I have the doors open, I don't need to do that part again, thankfully. Oh, unless you're talking about that part.
The other that part, yeah.
I mean, we could do that right now if you wanted, but I mean, I was gonna save it for later, but we can do it now if you want.
No, we have things to do today.
That's true. We do. Now that we have the Lord Vessel, four new paths have opened up to us that were at once closed. But we are going to go for one specific one right now because we are trying to get the best ending.
Well, it depends how you interpret it, but I think it's the best ending. We are going for the alternate ending.
Yes. Bam! Oh, one hit kill. Go fuck yourself, Silver Knight. Eat my shit.
Are we going to save Solaire?
I I don't have enough humanity to save Solaire, unfortunately. I think I'm down to like 5 to spare. So I think you need like some crazy amount. I think you need like 30.
You need 30, yeah. But if
Yeah.
we do the DLC before we do
That is true. I do
before
want
we
to
do
the
that,
DLC.
we can farm humanity.
Okay. I think I've got a game plan in mind. Well,
Yeah,
Solaire's better
is...
ending. Solaire's better ending is the one where he dies, okay?
Yeah, not the one where he's condemned to burn alive forever in the kiln of the first flame. That's
Yeah.
don't condemn your buddy Solaire to do that.
No.
Let him find his son.
Let him find his father, Gwyn, because he's the firstborn.
I am going to throw you out of an aeroplane.
Oh my god! Well, first you'll have to get me on an airplane. I hate flying. Good luck getting me on a plane.
Well, that'll be the first part of the torture.
Ah, yeah. So what's our game plan? What are we gonna do first then? I'll let you direct me around. I really don't care where we go.
Okay, let's do the Four Kings first, because, you know, we really do need, you know, the way to, sell soul items.
We do, yes. I would appreciate being able to dump off some of my extra shit that I'm not gonna use. And certain stuff is actually beneficial to sell, like I think Tarkus's gear gets you quite a bit. And I'm not gonna use it because I'm not a heavy type of character.
Mm-hmm.
But right now I'm running around killing these Titanite demons because the Fury Sword upgrades with Demon Titanite, as most boss weapons do. So it's worth it to kill these guys.
An aeroplane, you see, it's a land highly controlled by the wind element, or it's a delicious bubbly chocolate.
Is that real?
Yeah, Aero is a chocolate with bubbles in it. You can get them in mint orange or like regular chocolate.
It sounds like one of those. I bet the adjectives they use to describe it are like crispy, fluffy, light.
No, it's just bubbly.
Oh, okay.
Also, for those of you in the chat who are confused as to why our Estes flask has googly eyes, it's because CJ is an idiot.
I'm not an idiot. I'm not an idiot. It's so fun. It's all in the name of fun. Look at all these googly eyes. Look at them. Oh, look at the firebomb. It's fat. Look at the fat firebomb. The twin human. I don't know if I have any twin humanities left, but they have two. The twin humanities have 2 pairs of eyes.
Oh, the binoculars.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Do I have? Where's the binoculars? I need to put those back on my bar. There, the binoculars have eyes on the eyes. Banjo-Kazooie souls. That's right. Everything has eyes. Everything. Alright, so to get... Ooh, I don't remember, actually. How do I get to the Four Kings early?
Firelink?
Wait, why Firelink?
Wait,
oh, no.
okay.
Oh, I need the ring first, which means I have to go to the forest and kill the doggy dog.
Yeah. Oh no, poor puppy.
Oh no, puppy. I have to kill the doggy dog.
Sif is the best dog.
Sif is the best dog, but unfortunately...
Sif is good dog. You shouldn't kill Sif. She is best dog.
I've got no choice, unfortunately. Because the ring that is at the grave is a different ring that is story-related that we will find out about in the future.
Yeah, fun thing about the Four Kings, actually, the way to get to them is not blocked off by getting the Lord Vessel. So you can do this as like your second or third boss if you really want.
You can, yeah. I'm just gonna warn all of you now, as a non-heavy weapons or armor-using character, the Four Kings is going to be fucking hard. So I will warn you right now that I don't think I'll be able to do it. I don't think I'll be able to do it without resorting to heavy armor. I honestly don't think I'm good enough at this game.
Zane says plays the DLC first so we can get the special thing before the battle with Sif.
What special? Oh, oh yeah, yeah. I could do that. Do you want to do that?
Should we do the DLC today? We have many reasons to do the DLC.
Yeah, and I'm actually already on the way to where you go to do the DLC anyway.
Yeah.
Well, sorta. I'm halfway there.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
people want us to do it, so let's do it.
In the DLC, we need to get 30 humanity.
That might okay. I might do that off cam. Okay, here's what I think I'll do. Off camera, I will do all of the humanity related grinding and such, so that you guys don't have to watch me do it.
I mean, I don't mind.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Maybe you and I could record like a bonus episode or something where we just talk about whatever we want while I do it. But we won't do that on the stream because that's probably not going to be entertaining to watch it happens.
We could talk about, I don't know, we could talk about the importance of humanity in the plot.
That is true. We could do that. I don't know. We'll see. The future is fluid.
It is.
So we'll see how it turns out. But the current plan is I'm gonna go kill this fucking Hydra, and I'm probably gonna die to the Hydra because the Hydra is really hard.
The Hydra is really hard, especially like the Hydra is generally fine until the last head, and then it just gets like covered in clipping issues, and you just can't get to it.
Something special about this Hydra that is different from the other Hydra that is in the game is that this Hydra has slightly less health. But what that means is that the heads also have less health, and there is it's not really a bug, it's more of an oversight, where the Hydra has more health than all of the heads do individually, so you can take out all of the heads if you land like on the exact number of damage, and the Hydra will have no heads and still be alive.
I see.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you need a bow to do it, and I don't have a bow. Well, I don't have enough arrows.
One-armed dude, Artorias, is probably my favorite NPC in this game, or at least in the DLC, because he is based off of Guts. He is hella Guts.
Hell yeah, he's Guts. He's guts. He's just Guts.
Yeah, he's not even a reference, he's straight up just Guts.
Pretty much. He's really cool, though.
He's just Gutsy, Jacobs. Just Guts.
Please, take care of Guts. He won't take care of himself, that's for sure.
Yeah, there are, if you are, like, super interested in the storyline and the world and the lore of Dark Souls, definitely, go read or watch Berserk. Because there are a lot of references.
Yeah. Demon's Souls was also that way. Dark Souls 2 is slightly less so. But it does have the actual great sword Guts uses, like, straight up. Like, the great sword in...
Slayer?
Yeah, the great sword in Dark Souls 2 is just straight up Guts' sword.
Like, is it called the Dragon Slayer?
No, it's just called the great sword, but, like, in this game, the great sword is Guts' old sword, like his first one. But in Dark Souls 2, the great sword is modeled after Dragon Slayer. So I'm down to 2
everybody
heads.
play Dark Souls again.
Please play Dark Souls again. Oh man, this has been so fun. I've learned stuff that I didn't know the first time, and well, the first 800 hours. And like I said, this is one of my favorite games, so it's fun to see it from a fresh perspective. Oh, I killed it without taking out all the heads.
Good job.
Thanks, Fury Sword. We're gonna do 50 run-throughs of this game, you and I.
Yeah, I would be happy with doing that.
Oh god,
Just like every month, run through Dark Souls with like a different character concept.
Oh man, it will get to the point where I can do it with my eyes closed.
Just like speedrun Dark Souls.
That's right. I could actually probably speedrun this game. I played it enough times.
We should do that one day.
I might do a bonus thing where I try to do it as quick as I can.
Although, you know what you should try to do? If you really, like, want to play Dark Souls some more, you should try permadeath.
Oh god, that would be... Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't think I'd be able to do that.
Like, I've been trying to think of, like, a charity thing to do. We should, like, permadeath Dark Souls charity run.
Oh, Okay. Well, it'd be over very quickly.
No, do
You
it.
wouldn't have time.
No, like, see how many runs we can do in like 24 hours.
Oh, I see. I don't know. We could do that. That'd be fun. Fun
That
way to
sounds
spend a
like
weekend.
yeah, that would be a fun like charity thing to do.
Yeah. Hey, a lady popped out.
Yeah, we beat this golem and then a lady like it pooped out a lady. Oh, you need to learn
Oh,
her
hello.
gesture.
Yeah, I do.
So, it is thou who rescued me. Most
It is thou who rescued you.
deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Ulasil. I come
I'm-
from an
I'm-
age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long.
I'm looking at her because she's pretty.
She's
Before I
very, very
disappear,
pretty.
allow me to ask one thing. My home.
Ladies popping out of golems happens like twice in this game. It does.
It does, yeah. It's not a one-time occurrence.
No.
Is the found
Golems just like ladies.
with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee?
So, you actually can say no to her and she'll go back to her own time or whatever, but well, we're not interested in miracles or sorceries or whatever, but I'm going to say yes anyway to get her to stick around.
Also because like, you know, you can get a dress.
Yeah, also you can get her dress, and that's why we're really here.
And her gesture. You can do the proper bow.
That's right. It is kind of annoying to get her clothes to show up, because what you need to do is I need to run back across the lake and summon her so that she shows up so that I can talk to her, and then once I talk to her, I have to quit out of the game and then relaunch the game, and then her clothes will be on the opposite shore there. But,
I mean, also you can wait until the DLC because she's dead in a chamber somewhere in there.
well, no, she's fine in DLC.
You can get her clothes from that, can't you? Or am I
No,
wrong?
No, her body is over there on the opposite shore. That's where you get her
Oh,
outfit
okay,
from.
okay. I was misremembering. I apologize.
Yeah. You actually can't screw yourself out of playing the DLC. Saying no to her to make her leave doesn't make you ineligible for the DLC. It just means that her summon sign won't show up here, so you can talk to her.
Isn't this like one of the only summon signs in the game that you do not need to be human to activate?
Yeah, I'm not human right now, and
I am
yeah,
Dusk of Ulasil.
because I mean she's an
It is an
NPC.
honor to see thee again.
Oh
I
god,
shall follow thine wishes.
I just remembered the NPC
That's right!
that gives you all. Oh
Faye, I will hold your hand through this because you will need my support because we are going to go and talk to mushrooms. You told me to warn you when we did that, and this is your warning. We are going to be exhausting Elizabeth's dialogue because she's a good source of lore.
Oh, trigger warning, mushrooms.
Pray,
Trigger
son,
warning, mushrooms.
I wish to be of assistance.
This is a funny joke at my expense because I am terrified of mushrooms. In case anybody doesn't know.
Hey, you came up with the joke. I just want to say that. I'm not saying that at your expense. You're saying it at your own expense.
Yep. Because being scared of mushrooms is super weird and dumb.
It's fine. It's fine. Everybody has their fears. But now, look, we can proper bow.
Also, I have decided to treat myself and get myself a can of 7-Up.
Hell yeah, 7-Up. Does that really count as a treat?
I never drink soda, like
Oh,
ever.
I see. So it is a treat for you then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A phobia you haven't heard of before. I am severely allergic to mushrooms, so my fear isn't exactly of the mushroom itself, but more the effects that I have, the effects that it has on my body when I go anywhere near them.
Yeah. So I'm gonna talk to Dusk here because I don't remember if she says it before you get the pendant or whatever, but I'll talk to her and see if she says it
For a
now.
very long time.
Yeah, here we go. She explains where she came from and why she was trapped in the golem's butt.
I was taken, banished to a plane of distortion. It was there.
A plane of total
thou came to
distortion.
my rescue.
You
Now,
are
relinquished
dead,
all hope.
dead,
Evil
dead.
was
Did I ever
Oh,
link you to that Left 4 Dead 2 mod?
I don't think you did, but I think I can get the gist of what it entails.
Sorceries.
Yeah, it changes the You Died music to that.
Magic.
Yeah.
It is
You can probably
difficult
get a
to
version for Dark Souls
explain.
too.
Sorceries are, what doth one say?
Oh, probably, yeah.
They're somewhat of an approximation. Thine sorceries are more straight
The guys at Loading Ready Run have a special mod that changes the "you died" into "thanks Adama," which is a Magic the Gathering joke.
Great.
It is Oris's flying sorcery.
I think it's interesting that Dusk has a different idea of sorceries, like, because the sorceries that Dusk sells you aren't really offensive sorceries. Like repair fixes your weapon, chameleon transforms you into a pot, and like hidden body makes you invisible. But the only really offensive spell Dusk sells is hidden weapon.
The magic in Ulasil, she does say, either she or somebody else does say that like magic is used for different purposes in Ulasil.
Yeah, that's what she just said. Yeah. So let's see. I am going to go. Okay. I will go to the hidden bonfire that's down by the Valley of Drakes, rather, and I will warp from there to Anne Orlando, and then I can go to the Duke's archives and punch some more boars in the anus.
Yeah, try not to get completely owned by them this time.
It might happen still.
I will hold your hand, friend.
Thank you. Black Yoshi says the icons are gold instead of blue too, which is also an interesting touch.
It is an interesting touch. We are learning many things today about Dark Souls.
We are, and we've only just begun.
We have.
Yeah. So, Anne Orlando, and the Firekeeper lady will have more to say now that I've beaten Ornstein and Smo and gotten the Lord Vessel.
Yep.
So let's talk to her too.
Like, I looked this up. There are, like, 50,000 different names for this lady. Like, everybody calls her something different.
Yeah.
Like, I call her the Dark Moon Firekeeper. Some people call her, like, the Dark Moon Knightess. Some people call her, like, the Princess Firekeeper, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Seath the Scaleless?
I have heard of Seath the Scaleless. He is quite the bad dragon.
Ah!
And was allowed to pursue his research at the Regal Archives.
Firebrand X says, or Miss Jackson if you're nasty.
I made that joke in the first episode. Call me Solaire, firstborn if you're nasty.
Archives became a dungeon, a place for sinister experiments.
Oh no, sinister experiments.
Dares even approach the Duke's forbidden archives.
So, yeah, a theory. Actually talking about Dark Souls lore, the original purpose of this stream, if anybody remembers.
I remember.
If you accept the theory that Priscilla is the child of Seath and Guinevere, this makes complete sense as to why Seath specifically experiments on the fucking hell, on
Maidens.
Guinevere's maidens and priestesses, because, revenge, because she dumped him for the god of fire.
He's jelly.
He's so thirsty. Dragons be thirsty, yo.
To be fair, if your ex looked like that, I think you'd be a little bit jealous when she left you too.
But she didn't look like that, that's the point.
She might not have.
We've argued about this several times, actually.
Well, we haven't argued about it. It was more of a
spirited discussion.
It wasn't really even an argument either. I agreed with you.
And so somehow we both agreed with each other, and yet we still managed to turn it into some kind of debate.
I somehow.
Like, I distinctly remember thinking you disagreed with me.
I've made a mistake.
Oh goodness, you've made several mistakes.
Well, what I said on the subject was that even if you do that thing, the paintings and the statues of Guinevere still stay the same, even though the rest of Anne Orlando changes, which is why I believe that that's what she actually looked like. Oh no!
But the thing is, who commissioned the paintings, C. Jacobs?
Bad news. I can't go do the DLC right now because it's blocked by the Golden Fog Gate.
I thought you... Oh, so we need to do the... Wait.
Yeah, you can't... If you put down the Lord Vessel at all, if you put down the Lord Vessel at all, the fog gates go away, but you lose access to the other thing. So we have to do it right now.
No, okay, there is a way to do it.
There's not.
Okay, you have to beat the Four Kings to get Cave. But...
Yeah. You have to beat the Four Kings to get him, but before you put the Lord Vessel down, which clears away the Golden Fog Gates.
Yeah, so all you need to do is... All you need to do is go beat Sith.
Well, yeah, but I thought we wanted to do the Duke's Archives to do the DLC first, so I could get the thing to change the Sith fight. I thought that's what we were doing.
We can do that in another run.
Okay.
I think, like, alternate ending is more important than 2 seconds of cutscene.
That's true. Well, that's why I was going this way, was to get the extra 2 seconds of cutscene.
DLC isn't the base in you, nerd. It's not.
You need to, in order to access the DLC, you need to get the broken pendant from a golem that stands outside of the Duke's Archives, which I can't get to because of the Golden Fog Gate. So, I guess we're gonna go kill the Four Kings.
Should I make a separate tally for Four Kings attempt?
Yes, I highly recommend that you do.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Glop says, oh cool, I love Castlevania Lords of Shadow.
Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. Okay. See if I can upgrade the Fury Sword one more time. Yeah, alright. I probably won't have that same amount of Demon Titanite again until the end of the game.
Yeah!
Yeah!
But still, our sword is badass.
That's true. I think the sword is fine enough as it is. I probably don't need to bring it up to plus 5. Oh, but I'm not in the Cat Covenant anymore, so I can't. The Phantoms are gonna attack me again.
Wait, what covenant are we in now?
We're in the Chaos Witch Covenant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought you couldn't join the covenant unless you opened the gate.
No, I joined the covenant with her. Yeah. Wait, what gate are you talking about?
I thought you had to open the thing, with Artorias' crest.
I did.
To get to the cat. Oh yeah, you did. Holy shit.
Yeah, I already did that.
Sorry,
I even
this
complained.
was like a week ago.
I even complained about how expensive it was at the time.
Yes, you did. Firebrand X says, so what mod is this with googly eyes? What DS fix bit do I need to toggle? I will Google it for you, friend.
It's not a toggle. It's just a texture mod. Go to the Nexus Mods website and then go to the Dark Souls sub site.
Hold on. Here we go. I found it.
Yeah, and there will be a googly eyes mod.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Use the googly eyes mod.